Hi Scorpio, welcome to your yearly 2022 general forecast reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This will not resonate with every Scorpio that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading does not resonate with you at all, Scorpio, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Scorpio and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So for this reading, Scorpio, I'm so excited to do this. I'm going to do a yearly forecast for you guys to ask Spirit what you need to be aware of for 2022, what will be happening, the good, the bad, the indifferent. It all adds to the grand scheme of things, and this can impact any aspect of your life. Love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, and it probably will impact all of these factors in some sort of way. So if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space to help me provide these messages for you, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, even passed down loved ones, you are welcome them to join us in this space. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. If you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this going. Whew, that gave me chills. Okay, Scorpio. So what I saw when I was tuning into the energy around you, first was like this empty space kind of with a mirror, but there was like smoke around it, right? Giving into that illusion of smoke and mirrors. And then I walked up to that mirror and I saw a reflection of myself, and behind me was this face of a dragon. So Scorpio, there may be a lot going on right now that you're not very sure of, you're not very clear of. I feel like there's certain people who aren't being really honest with you. There's certain situations that you don't get why it's happening. You felt it was so right, and still it's kind of evading you. But with that like reflection I saw and that dragon behind me, you are awakening to your power. You're awakening to your strength. You're awakening to the fact that if you believe in yourself, all the smoke and mirrors, all the uncertainties just fade away because you know your truth. I feel a lot of you, I also saw this like puzzle piece, and I looked at it and I was like, huh. And then I had this puzzle piece in my hand and I looked down and there was an unfinished puzzle. So I wonder, Scorpio, if there's something you feel is missing in your life that always had to do with recognizing what you're worthy of, what you can achieve, what you do have, all the assets and the resources to conquer and overcome, but it started within you first. Some of you could be born near the dragon, you could have resonance to dragons, a dragon tattoo, dragon imagery in your home, on your phone, I don't know. But I think a lot of you are realizing that whatever is missing is something that you can achieve, but more so, has always been a part of you, is a part of your purpose, and is something that you are meant to fulfill this year if you didn't fulfill it before. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get into the tarot. So with the tarot, I will be splitting the year up into 4 sections by every 3 months. I'll pull a card for January, March, April to June, so on and so forth, and see what's happening in the major themes for you guys during those months. So January to March, provide me with a card for my Scorpios. Ooh, this has been the card. Interesting. I'll show you guys all the cards in just 1 second. Let me just get them all out. But let me just spoiler alert for you guys. Two of Cups came out January to March. Okay. Tell me more. Ooh. All right, let's keep going. Whoa. Okay. One more thing for my Scorpios. Ooh, okay. Yeah, wow. 2 5s here. So 5 may be a major number for you, whether you're born November 5th, November 15th, maybe even October 25th, or you could be seeing 555, 55, 5s will be all around you in 2022, and that is major change. Things that will happen in your life to help speed up the process of attaining your life goal, your life purpose. And some of those things have to fall away. And they may just be falling away temporarily, just so they can kind of, if it's another person, they can kind of do the work, do the healing, do the transformation to be more in alignment with you and you. Because I do feel a hunger for you, Scorpio. I felt that in your love reading that I did for January, and it's kind of coming through here. But I also feel, Scorpio, with change like this comes some sort of obstacles to overcome that Spirit will be sending your way. It's like, you know, Karate Kid, where that kid is just learning through the tough lessons, through the times when they get pushed down, the times where they didn't make that hit or make that goal. Like, it's not about can you or can you not. It's how you roll with the punches. It's how you get back up every single time, even stronger and wiser from that one hit that landed, right? And I feel that's that year for you, Scorpio, is to overcome these emotional challenges or even certain obstacles to really show you how powerful you are, how strong you really are. And by responding differently is what's creating the true purpose of your life to unfold, what you are meant to do. And some of you, I feel you've been just struggling with, like, what is my path? What am I meant to achieve? You know, kind of linking into, if this didn't happen for me before, what is meant to? Because I felt so strongly tied to it, you will be getting all the answers. And with these lessons, they may not be the easiest, but Spirit would not be sending this your way if you weren't ready for it. If you weren't ready to finally address certain issues, certain obstacles, to provide a solution, and then to move on to the next level. I feel a lot of this is upgrading, finally, to make those changes you wanted to bring about in your life. It's happening. Whew. Okay, so let's get into this, Scorpio. January to March, we have spiritual union. This has been the card. Aquarius had this card. Cancer had this card. If you have those signs in your chart, if you're dealing with one of those signs, check out their readings. There may be messages for you there. But yeah, Scorpio, I feel from January to March, especially like Mercury retrograde that we're in now, there may be someone from your past returning, or you may be meeting a past life connection or relationship that's showing into your life January to March. This, I very strongly feel, is romantic related. It doesn't have to be. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. But there is someone who sees you, Scorpio, as being who they want in their life, to be a part of. I don't know. I almost feel, Scorpio, this person views you as a challenge. Not that you're difficult, but that they recognize that you are an independent person, a strong person, even if you don't really put yourself out that way. They recognize your power. It's, you know, inevitable not to, right? You can't ignore the power and the vibration you give off to other people. It's an intensity. But someone meets that challenge, says, I want Scorpio. I think I can attain this. I can be a part of Scorpio's life. I can see them eye to eye. And Scorpio, this person, I don't know, is breaking down your walls in a way, or you're breaking down theirs. I feel that with one another, you are becoming vulnerable. You are showing a side to yourself that you're ready to show. as a means to bear it all, to put your heart out there, to put your desire out there, and someone wants to meet you exactly halfway. If this is a friendship, I feel that this person realizes what they did wrong. I don't know, I feel like there's a falling out with a certain someone. And I think during the time you guys weren't speaking, they were doing a lot of healing. And I think, Scorpio, you did kind of show them something about themselves they weren't ready to see at the time. They weren't really ready to acknowledge. And that's why they retreated. That's why they ran away. And maybe that's why the smoke and mirrors were kind of coming about for you guys at the beginning of the reading, like I said. But now you're going to see that it had something to do with what you brought to the table they didn't feel was they were adequate enough to meet up with, but now they do. Now others of you could be meeting this new person coming into your life who feels instantly a soul bond with you, who instantly feels like part of your soul tribe, or that there's some sort of knowledge that you guys were meant to meet for a reason. But I feel that this person is willing to step up to have this relationship with you, Scorpio, to fulfill a contract between the two of you. But then we get in from April to June, 5 of Cups, emotional loss. So, Scorpio energy. Now, what the main message I'm feeling here, remember that missing puzzle piece. I feel a lot of you are figuring out from April to June what that piece was. It feels emotionally related, maybe even for some of you, relationship related. A relationship with a specific parent, a specific friend, a specific lover, how much that actually, for a while, took a part of you. And I think that a lot of you from April to June are realizing that meeting this person, having that experience with this person, was not meant to deplete you, was not meant to discourage you from being your authentic self, your true self, even if you felt rejected by them, hurt by them. But to focus on the healing you can get from maybe not others accepting you as the way you were once upon a time, or your goals that you had, your dreams that you had that didn't work in alignment with what they wanted for you. With this emotional loss, I think this is what you're healing more than what will be happening to you. And even if this is the 2 of Cups, a person coming back from your past, wanting to rebuild, work on things, it may bring about certain triggers. It may bring about certain unconscious beliefs about yourself that are meant to be surfacing now to address and heal. Because I believe, Scorpio, through interaction with someone else, or maybe even multiple people, that you felt never understood you, never accepted you, to finally empower yourself, knowing that all that was just an opinion, a belief about you, and because you didn't comply with that belief, someone made you feel a certain way about yourself that never was true. And I feel a lot of you are doing emotional work to heal this aspect of yourself that may have been a bit heartbroken, sad. But with this emotional loss, I feel that that's really what is being highlighted here through a magnifying glass, of if this is still a part of your truth now, to hold on to this emotional loss, emotional heartbreak. And I feel this is a definite time of healing, a heart chakra, to tune into your heart chakra. What happens when our heart chakra is blocked is that we close off that unique soul of ourselves that makes us who we are, that shines in this world. We dim it a little bit. Because before, when we showed that side, we didn't feel protected, we didn't feel accepted. And part of the human consciousness we have, being human beings on this earth, is to survive and to be a part of a tribe. So, Scorpio, I do feel that there's certain instances that will be happening April to June of identifying those things that still make you feel less than, that are absolutely not the truth. And others of you, mending that wound within your heart, recognizing that that was the past, that what happened happened, and not by saying that, I feel awesome that happened to me, but kind of accepting it as being a part of your story, as being a part of the reason why you had to undergo through certain things to evolve, to transform, to be that powerful, strong being that you are to this day. There may be disappointment happening from April to June. But again, I feel for some of you, you need to know that if there is rejection or you didn't get that acceptance that you were so heartfelt poured into it, it wasn't meant for you. And by actually closing that door, it's protecting you from what is not meant to be yours. But for most of you, this feels highlighted with opening up to someone that you may be scared to open up to, you may be uncertain to open up to. And that because of the past experiences in love or relationships in general, it may be triggering this feeling of loss again that may be examined and reworked with. But from July to September, you're getting the Three of Pentacles, recognition and reward. So here comes that dragon energy, right? You are going to be appreciated. For some of you, this is where your career is going to start taking a foot. People are going to start to notice your hard work, you're going to get attention, maybe even a reward, a bonus, an upgrade, a promotion, those types of things. July and September, mark them on your calendar, especially in career and finances. But even so, like for others of you, if this is not so financially related, I feel it's recognizing that power within you through doing some shadow work, from, opening up fearlessly, expressing your truth, whether someone is going to accept it or not. That is your truth at the end of the day. Your story, your personality, your experiences, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Actually, it's what makes other people notice you. And if people do retreat, if people do try to cast stones at you, it's because you are more in tune with yourself than they are of their own selves. And I feel from July to September, there is going to be an opportunity to put yourself out there, whether that is romantically, emotional vulnerability, or even just making that move in that career where it's your turn to show everyone what you got. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed at all. And in fact, I think you're going to get an applause. You're going to get, again, those reposts, people just talking about what you've achieved, what you've overcome, being on that pedestal because you created it yourself, by accepting yourself fully in who you are, accepting what you want to have in your life, and healing anything that would obstruct the view of yourself to achieve what it is you want to achieve in 2022. Capricorn energy. October to December, we have the Five of Wands, obstacles and challenges. So we can't really succeed unless we go through a certain trial, right? I don't feel your success was given to you, Scorpio. I feel your success is something you are working hard for to overcome. And only the obstacles and challenges, there's two different things I'm picking up for this. For some of you, it's just within yourself. When you start to put yourself out there and you're going to be asked to do it again and again, whether because you have a skill to share, you have something someone wants more of, and these things may be these trials may be coming over and over again to show you how you can really achieve this, how you can overcome any obstacle being thrown your way. Others of you, this may be sent by other people who, again, just don't want to accept that you are going on something your own way, on your own terms. People who may get jealous, exes, friends you didn't accept back in your life, family members who you're not conforming to their way of being, their envision for you. And they may try to put some cracks in the road. They may try to trigger you. They may try to get a reaction out of you. But I do feel Scorpio, Spirit is guiding you to another choice, to another response, to another path. And those people, at least they're making themselves aware now to you, Scorpio. You know, the people who just can't accept you, you don't need them. And as hard as that may be, especially if they're family members or friends that you've had for a very, very long time, no one's a part of your team that just wants to disrupt your happiness or your peace or what it is you want to achieve for yourself. So you may be met with resentment, you may be met with jealousy, you may be met with people who want to throw you off course. They're not meant to, they're not supposed to. But even this is being reflected to you, Scorpio, to show what you can overcome. To show you, you know, the power you really have on others. To get them to react this way, to throw you off. You must have some sort of powerful impact on them, even if it's not one that you hope for them to help inspire you, but one where you really see that your success threatens others. And that's because of their own lack mentality. That maybe you are seeing how far you've come from developing out of. You know, it's almost like that energy for some of you, now that you get this recognition, you see yourself as you're powerful, as your potential, and maybe even this Two of Cups person you meet from January to March or reappears in your life is showing that to you. You know, you're kind of seeing, when you reflect past the year, like, wow, I used to be one of those lack mentality people. I used to believe that when I saw someone's success, that was something to envy, not something that's being reflected to me that I can achieve. And if there are obstacles and challenges coming your way, there's nothing you can't overcome. And again, as a reminder, Spirit wouldn't be sending this if it's not something for you to fully release, fully heal from, so you can really move forward in the right path. Maybe even be redirected towards your true purpose. Wow. Powerful. Powerful energy. Fireflies are coming through very strongly. But I think, again, Scorpio, that this is just lighting your path, lighting your way, showing you your true purpose. And if there's something that, you know, I mean, maybe at the end of the year, what you thought you wanted the most, you're going to realize, did I want that because I thought that would add to my power from what I've already had all along? And if it didn't work, maybe it's not meant for me, and I'm discovering what truly is, what truly makes me happy and passionate. Not something I feel I have to prove myself to over and over again just to be rejected because it's not what they want for me. It's not a part of their plan and purpose. I don't know why it feels so like this other person that has been trying to make you feel a certain way. It does feel family related, but it could be anyone, right? But you're proving to them, maybe the one person you've tried to impress the most, you're realizing that they had that hold over you that they never should have in the beginning. And you're showing them that I can make it with or without you. I even feel like X energy is trying to grip onto this new connection you're coming into, or this reconnection, enhancement of a connection. And it's just jealousy for not getting you when they had the chance. Not recognizing your true potential and value when they had it all in front of them the entire time. But their own ego wanted to dissuade them for whatever reason. Fear of commitment, fear of losing independence, whatever. But any obstacle being thrown your way, any trigger, anything that's surfacing from the unconscious will be resolved, will be healed. And that will prove to you the powerful being you truly are. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. So with these oracle cards, it's going to point out some major themes in the year for you guys. And, you know, now that all the tarot cards are here, I'll try to pinpoint what theme this will happen in the time frame, but it could just be like highlighting the whole year. We'll see how I feel when the cards come out. Tell me about 2022 for Scorpio. Whew. Okay. Proposal. So it says a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Now this is showing me it's in the beginning of the year, but it could also happen between July and September as well, right? because we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, and those time frames for you. You know what, Scorpio, I'm kind of getting like this person that has a desire for you, who wants to be a part of your life. You know, it's like that Marilyn Monroe quote, you know, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. I think this person is seeing you in your entirety, the good, the bad, as we all have, or let's just say the light and the shadow. And even so, they still want you. They still want to be a part of you. They still want to support you. But I can see why someone's kind of jealous, because this is the opportunity they could have had with you that they blew. Right? And for others of you, if you're looking for a partnership or a contract or something in business that's going to upgrade you in your career, that will happen July to September is when this business proposal may come about. But I think a lot of you with this spiritual union, you are meeting a soulmate. And that with that soulmate journey comes a lot of journeys, a lot of healing, a lot of evolution, a lot of growth. But you're doing it together is what this is telling me, you and this other individual. A lot of you already know who this person is. You have them in your mind's eye. You know exactly who they are. Others of you have yet to meet this person. But you guys are going to make it through anything together. That's what this is telling me. Some of you may be proposed to in 2022. Congratulations if that's the case. If it's not marriage proposal, it's long-term commitment. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more, Spirit, about Scorpio's journey in 2022. Ooh, solitude. Interesting. So, as much as people are attracted to you, want to get to know you, want to invest in you, it says, in silence, peace prevails. So this is coming from the naysayers. This is coming from the people who may doubt you. Those constant critical people that may have been a karmic contract in your life. But Scorpio, anytime you are feeling overwhelmed, when you are feeling kind of triggered of being vulnerable, it's okay to take your time and space to recharge, to recuperate, or if some of you are kind of like been doing the spiritual growth and this evolution and you feel something is arising within you that was an old habit, an old pattern that's coming out of a means of protection to protect you, separate and walk away. This is what it's telling me. And then kind of digest it in your own time, in your own space of why certain things may be surfacing. Is it surfaced to help me realize something, or is it surfaced to help me see what is still need to be healed, and that's completely okay? Or what still needs to be addressed, or what still needs to be brought about in my life, and how can I do it? I see this owl on this woman's shoulder, so the owl may have resonance for you in some sort of way, or you may start to see owls. But you, in silence, when you are separate from all the noise, all the chaos, from other people, from stressful situations in life, you do have this intuition that is truly unshakable when you tune into it. And I think that's where a lot of your power comes from. Your intuition, your inner knowingness, your higher self is a truly evolved higher being that has been incarnating in this earth for multiple lifetimes. And even for some of you, this emotional loss or pain may have come from a past life. And if you start to do past life regressions, you may see visuals of you in another time of a certain situation happening, or even for some of you, a dream that always stuck to you that was like, you were in a different timeline, a different history with different clothes, and you witnessed something that was being happened to you, and you woke up, you're like, dang, why did I have that dream? What was that? Like, that was visions of you in another life. For some of you, that's just confirmation. But yeah, Scorpio, when things do get overwhelming, find time to make space for yourself. That's completely okay. And others of you, I am picking on the slight feeling, and if it resonates, it resonates. But I think some of you are addressing the need to, where like situations are about to transition into the next level, especially in relationships with certain people. maybe there have been in the past some self-sabotaging techniques you used to push people away because you were afraid of that emotional vulnerability and the rejection that may come with it. And some of you may be addressing that. Your need for feeling like you have to do everything alone, that you can't trust others but yourself. And I'm not saying don't trust yourself to make the right decisions, the right choices, and to go further on the path of what you know is right for you. That's not what I'm saying. But like, maybe for some of you there is this pattern or program to not accept help, to not accept or receive guidance, or even to step outside of the box of what you're so comfortable with, afraid that everything's going to fall apart. Just some things maybe to examine if that does resonate with you. All right, Scorpio, let's see what your angels have to say about this year. Tell me more, Spirit, about 2022 for Scorpio. What's happening in 2022 for Scorpio? Wow. Okay, number 30. Angel of Truth is coming through for you guys with another owl imagery right here by that angel. You know, Scorpio, you're ready to do those deep dives. You're ready to see yourself as who you truly are. And when you accept fully who you are, that's when the truth of what you're meant to achieve, the truth of your life purpose, is going to reveal itself. Because by knowing who you are and what you want, and being firm in that, that's what's leading you to what you're meant to achieve. I feel this angel of truth too. Again, like for some of you where things were unclear, uncertain with that smoke and mirrors at the beginning of the reading, it will all be revealed. And some of these truths may serve to empower you, enlighten you, boom, you get it, you're clear. And some may be hard to readdress, hard to kind of put out there for yourself if it's a truth that you've been carrying within you for a long time that, I don't know, for some reason you didn't feel was safe to express. I think a lot of you are deciding that living your truth, living your peace is more important than the acceptance of other people. And the people who do accept you for your truth, that's who's spiritually in line with you. That's who's meant to be a part of your path. Through the good and the bad, they'll still stick through you because they know who you are and they love every aspect about you. But I think, Scorpio, with this card here, the Angel of Truth, it gives me Archangel Gabriel vibes very strongly. That may be an archangel you work with that wants to reach out and work with you, the messenger angel who sends messages of God to various people in religious texts, Mary, Muhammad, whatever, right? And I feel a lot of you are going to have this profound awakening to your own truth, to the truth around a situation, a relationship that is going to be the catalyst into moving forward on your divine path and purpose. Wow, it's going to be profound. And a lot of you, I feel this is the theme for the whole year, is discovering the truth about who you are, what you're meant to do in this life. And the truth about maybe other people who just couldn't accept it. And maybe even some people coming back, they may have a truth to tell you that you've been waiting to hear, get more clarity on, and then you decide what you want to do with that truth. But a lot of truth is coming in, and it's highlighting the path of what you need to go on. And it may not be an easy path, but it's one that is designed for you because you are the soul signed up to this journey to achieve this. And with the higher the climb, the higher the reward, the better view from the top you get. Wow. All right, let's see what deity or lightworker, ascended master wants to come through for you, Scorpio, for 2022. This could be a deity, a lightworker or ascended master you work with quite frequently, or maybe one introducing themselves to you now. And how lucky are you? You get Lord Ganesh. Okay. And it says, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. spiritual support and connections are increasing. So obstacles are coming through in both of these cards. And even for me, like, maybe this is the removal of the obstacles at the end of the year you're finally going to see. Where you see there's certain dips in the road of where you've always wanted to get to, or where you thought you'd be at by now in life. You'll get there at the end, because Spirit is helping you guide through those tough situations, through those obstacles you've been fighting so hard to get through, but you didn't have the right tools or resources or understanding of yourself to get there, but now you do. Lord Ganesh is removing obstacles, is helping you heal through it. And that's leading you to your purpose. That's leading you to your abundance and your fruition. A very, very lucky deity to have is Lord Ganesh. And if you do find yourself in obstacles, in, you know, certain blocks or certain things that you feel you're stuck on internally or externally, call on Lord Ganesh. And I believe it will, you know, through divine intervention or through specific signs and synchronicities, Lord Ganesh will show you the way out of that stuck energy or obstacle energy. Wow, the elephant may have resonance to you guys in some sort of way as well. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for you guys to see what crystal energy will be with you in 2022. I'm going to be reading the excerpt from the book because I think it's beautifully written. And it helps me understand the crystal more as well. So let's see. Hopefully it will help you. What crystal energy is with Scorpio? Ooh. Prenite. Or Prenite. Excuse me. Just getting to know these crystals. And it says trust. Wow. Trust in yourself. Trust that the people who are willing to help you are there to help you for a reason. Trust that the people who turn their backs on you are not meant to be a part of your journey. Trust that when people do come back and maybe have an apology, they may have an apology for a reason, but trust yourself to do and make the right decisions for what you need for yourself. And that's the truth. Trust in the universe as well to help you through anything that you may find yourself in confliction with. But let's go ahead and read the book excerpt of this. Prenite. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. Please place the correct pronunciation in the comments if I am pronouncing it wrong. So let's get into this. Crystal color, opaque green with white, related chakra, heart chakra. Prenite is a soft and gentle energy with its pale green healing hues, allowing a deep opening and healing on many levels. The healing vibration of the color green and the medicine of Prenite encourage you to open the heart, where you find a deeper place of trust for yourself and others. It gently soothes the wounds related to trust issues, dropping deeply into the heart to connect to your own inner wisdom and strength and allowing you to trust in the flow in the divine universe. Crystal meaning, deep connection with heart of Mother Earth, heals the deep inner realms of the heart, supports in the rebuilding of trust in a relationship, encourages you to believe in yourself and your dreams, activates the wisdom of the heart and mind. So the oracle reading. You have called this card into your consciousness today because it is time for you to trust on a deeper level. We live in such a crazy world with many different perspectives and illusions, and at times it can be challenging to trust what is going on within and around us. The Divas of Prenite are here sharing their healing medicine to assist you in gaining a deeper trust for yourself and those around you. Uncertainty may be surrounding you right now, but the Divas remind you there is a divine plan and to trust in the flow of the universe. It is time now to trust in yourself and know that you will make the right choices for your highest good, and that is all is in divine order. You may also be experiencing unsettling issues around trust, or unresolved hurts and betrayals may be surfacing, or you may feel a lack of belief in your own ability to make the right decisions. Allow the Divas to guide you into a deeper place of healing and let it all unfold as you embrace your pain and surrender, allowing transformation to take place. Allow the light and love of the universe to flow through you as you step into the unknown with total faith and trust, and expect amazing things to happen. Wow, yeah, so 2022 for my Scorpios is really meant to be a breakthrough in trust issues, healing past energies around the heart chakras. Spirit wants you to recognize the love that surrounds you, or that has been within you, that has been obscured or dimmed out of protection, out of devastation, out of betrayals that you may have experienced, whether that was 2021 or sometime in the past, whenever those were. No longer should they have a stain in your life's purpose, in your beliefs about yourself. And maybe Spirit is bringing new support systems into your life, whether that's through relationship matters or through career matters, to help you really regain that trust. And when we're moving into a new mindset like that, there are obstacles that come about that surface within us, like I said, from the subconscious beliefs that still want to hold on to protect ourselves, but also maybe externally, so you can finally trust the decisions you're meant to make to break through any stalemates, any doubts, any pathways that are meant to crumble or fall apart, and to decide to let them fall apart if they're not in alignment with your needs and wants, if they don't value or honor your value that you truly have. The color green is powerful here. Again, it's associated with heart chakra energy, but maybe confirmation someone's favorite color is green. You could be wearing green, or your aura color is green. But I think, Scorpio, when you connect into trust and faith in yourself, that is what will show you and reflect situations where you can have trust and strength and faith in other people and situations. And if there's something where you're hesitating and doubting in, is that really meant for you? Or is that meant for you to break through, break away from, so you can continue to live your life purpose? Wow. Okay, Scorpio, let's go ahead and wrap up this reading with an animal totem. And this animal totem may be an animal you've worked with, you work with quite frequently, or maybe showing up in your life to give you this message to finally wrap up 2022. But it's a year of healing, transformation, and of overcoming. Finally, so you could be a part of your journey your own way, with the trust in what is meant to happen and acceptance of who you are. Any final messages for my Scorpios for 2022? Here we go. Okay, number 1. And we have Ant Spirit. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Yeah, for some of you, you've been trying to do everything by yourself, healing by yourself, just not trusting others, not trusting the universe. And now it's time to collaborate with the universe. It's time to collaborate with those who want to support you, heal you, who are making their way into your life for that reason. I think your intuition is strong enough to decipher who's on your team and who's not. But maybe even work with yourself, Scorpio, to not just blame yourself when situations don't come about, to put unnecessary judgment on yourself when that was never the case. And interesting, didn't I mention puzzle pieces? Do you see those there? So by discovering the truth in who you are and trusting in that, that's when everything comes together, because you are finally making the decisions you need to make. You are finally opening up to receive from the universe, to receive the support from others in the 3D that want to be with you, that want to work with you. And that's what's going to build this, a stronger foundation than what you've ever had before. And again, the purpose to your life, the purpose for the reasons why things had to happen. Getting really in tune with that, and not carrying certain memories as a warning or as a badge of shame for you to remind of yourself, but to really just accept that certain things had to fall apart so I can get to where I am. And work with the right people that want to uplift you. And if someone doesn't want to work with you, if someone's just looking to cast blame and doubt on you, that's the ultimate indicator that this person is not in alignment with me anymore, and I shouldn't have them be such an integral part of my life, if part of your life at all. Don't underestimate the strength of the ant. The ant may be very small, but those little beings are very, very strong. They carry objects, I don't know, was it like 100 times their weight or something around that range? They may be small, but they're powerful. And by no means does that mean you're small, but maybe you viewed yourself as too small for too long. And now you're getting into the truth of how capable, how strong, how powerful you really are. And that's what removes the obstacles, removes the challenges, so you can pass through more clearly with that knowledge within yourself. And you are an attractive being this year, and I think people are going to want to work with you, collaborate with you. You have the discernment to know who's on your side. It will be obvious. Spirit will make it obvious to you. There's not going to be the illusions that you were experiencing before. Truth is coming in. And that's what's healing everything. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading, Scorpio. I really hope that this reading has resonated with you in some way and has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's unfolding for you in 2022. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.